Hi guys, good afternoon. 12:47 here in London. We'll have a quick look over some of the charts. Worth noting, of course, today is the last day of the working week for those in the UK, with a bank holiday tomorrow. So you may well see into the the end of the European session volume just die down a bit more than normal. We of course tomorrow do have non-farm payrolls as well, so that will be interesting to keep an eye on. But today, effectively think of it as a Friday for the UK, and of course a lot of volume does go through this part of the world. Having a look over the S&P to begin with before we have a look at the pound following the unchanged interest rate decision. We are seeing the S&P just gradually grind back higher. I think worth, just with this market at the moment, just to have obviously those highs from yesterday marked out. We've got a potential trend line coming up as well that's worth getting on. I think with all of these highs here, you just want to be a bit careful about trying to get the break going. I'd be more patient today. For those just looking horizontally, we're kind of just in a range, aren't we, at the moment? So maybe that bigger move happens if we were to break all of this to then go to the downside. The bears may have thought they'd won a little battle last night on the break of this trend, led down to a big push towards 28.31. Just basically found some more buyers that they came in and almost got down to where we closed last Friday, and that offered an opportunity for those bulls to get in again. I think it'll be a relatively interesting cash open, to be honest. I think something's got to give, and if the bulls don't get a win today, with non-farm payrolls tomorrow, anything could happen. So yeah, that's the way I would look at the S&P. In terms of the pound, topsy-turvy, up and down, and now pretty much back to where we were pre-announcement. So you can see here we went up to the R1, those lows, and that was the 124 area that broke yesterday. It was key. As long as we stay below there, the bears are going to be in control here. 123.36, yesterday's low, acted as a bit of support not too long ago, so that would be another area to have marked on. I think the down move would come if we break that. We've got a trend line here, only on the 15 minute, but also an area of support. Could be looking for that to break through and get that move lower. That's something to potentially eye up. Between that and 124, it's pretty choppy, so I'd be tempted just to leave that alone. Euro choppy down at those lows. Hour, when it's markets like this, an hour close below yesterday's low would be what I'd be looking for. And then really, because you've got the S1, then you've got the low, the 23rd, is there much room for it to go? So it's up for debate really. A bit of a trend line, potentially forming depending where you have it on those previous highs as well. If we get it really steep as well. Got to just think how many people are looking at that or not. Range bound, hour close below those lows would be half interesting, or back up to 108.34 just to see how it reacts. I think could be of note as well. Gold not doing too much, similar to Euro really, and you're just better off waiting for something more concrete to happen. Let me just get this sort of horizontal line drawn up. I'll just draw it as a trend quickly. You can see we found some nice resistance there yesterday, almost reaching there today. Bigger picture for gold, let's remove that. We have got a nice trend from the high of the year that you probably would want to have on for the upside, but also this one from the 23rd, which you can see is more well respected for now. You can see that coming through and capping the upside. So above there, fine, let's get a push through. As long as that holds, well, I still think a test of 1673 could be in. So yeah, those would be the two levels I'll be looking for gold. Just as I said earlier, just be wary that tomorrow's a bank holiday in the UK, and we also do have non-farm payroll, so it could be a relatively quiet end to the European session.